This is a truck steering tie rod. Its axle pin has broken into two sections. The owner originally wanted to sell it as scrap metal, but the master here said he could fix it, and for only 1,000 rupees, to restore it to its factory settings. He first used a grinder to polish the back cover of the ball seat. Then he could take out the parts inside. After smoothing the solder joints, he then hit the ball mount with a hammer. The back cover will pop out. Then use the tool to knock out the parts inside. After the parts are knocked out, the master took a look at the nylon seat. Check the nylon seat, no problem. Then rest assured, for the master can be solved by welding problems or small problems. But this time, the master does not give the shaft pin welding. After all, this is to control the direction of the vehicle in order to make it more solid. Master plans to make a new axle pin himself. The master found an iron bar of similar size. Use the old pin to measure out the required length and mark it. Then take it to the hacksaw machine to cut it, because dry cutting hurts the saw blade. So the master added oil in the process of cutting. 2 or 3 minutes to cut out. The cutout blanks are now taken to the lathe side. Fix it on the 3-jaw plate. Start to grind it. The master first grinds the cross section flat, then punch a hole in the center. Then grind it. After grinding this side smoothly, then turn it over and grind the other side smoothly as well. Then he turns it over again. Use a thimble to hold the blank. The master now uses calipers to measure the shaft pin. After getting the exact value, draw a mark on the embryo. Then he grinds it according to the marked area. The master grinds in 3 sections. Now he is turning the threaded part. In order to make sure that nothing is wrong, the master measures a little more with a caliper. After the threaded part is ground, then grind the middle part. Now, after the middle part is ground, turn it around again. Grind the other end. After the grinding is almost done, replace the ball head holder. Start grinding the ball head. During the operation, the master has to keep shaking the handle. In China, it is very difficult to find a master to do such a setup operation. It is difficult to find a master to help you do without $200. And now buy a new ball head is only a few $dozen. No one is willing to repair it. The master who can grind the ball head with a normal lathe, and the error is not more than 2-wire master, can be said to be the top repair master. After grinding the ball head and then sandpaper to polish it to increase the glossiness. Now the entire ball pin profile is completed. Then we turn it over and grind the threads. After the threads are ground, the pin is now complete. I can't help but give him a thumbs up for this technique. Next, after hardening it, then we can install it back. Before installation, the master first fixed the back cover with a llama. After adjusting to the position and then use welding to fix it. Feel the repair is no different from a new one. And after repairing it, there is no need to adjust the front beam. After the welding is completed, and then use the grinder to polish a little bit on the completion of the great success.